time for Florida State football. This is the Jimbo Fisher Show. The Jimbo Fisher Show is brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Coca-Cola, try a game changer of your own. Taste the feeling. SunTrust, the official bank of Florida State Athletics. Ram, come in and get a great deal on the best trucks during Ram Power Days. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Fisher's wardrobe.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Tom Block and Coach Fisher. And, Coach, it was a great atmosphere, a great game, great effort. Unfortunately, just not the result that obviously you and Florida State wanted as Clemson wins.
No, we didn't. It was a great, typical Clemson Florida State game. Give my hats off to Clemson. They're a great team. They got great players. They did a great job. They made one more play than we did. We had opportunities to win the game. We were in position to win it and played very hard. The players played very hard. We had to play more intelligently in some key moments and had some opportunities. But our kids' heart and soul and getting much better. I mean, you just play one of the top teams in the country at the Hill, but we feel like we were in that caliber too. But, you know, we just got to learn to get over that hump. But very proud of our kids as far as that. But now we just got to learn to play smarter, and we got to coach them a little bit better in some situations.
You talk a lot about momentum in football games, and this game had a lot of momentum changes. The defensive interceptions were big, one in the first half, one in the second. Dalvin's runs, just a lot of swings back and forth.
A lot of plays by DeAndre, a lot of plays by, and just in game. That's when you have two heavyweight fighters that have talent. Mm-hmm. They're going to go back and forth. One's going to hit the other, the other's going to hit this, and the other's going to get off the ground and come swinging. I mean, that's the way those games are. And, you know, we withstood some shots and gave them some shots, and, you know, they just had one more than we did. And, you know, I thought we sustained some momentum swings and really did it. And then, I mean, really responded defensively, offensively with some big-time drives, big-time plays, you know, in every facet. But, you know, they just made one more than we did.
We will get to the highlights of a thrilling Florida State-Clemson game from Doak Campbell Stadium. When we come back, we're just getting started right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show. Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Coach, this has become the marquee game in the ACC, Florida State-Clemson, and the nation got to see it. Great atmosphere, as already mentioned, at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Yeah, our fans were outstanding. They were out. It was a great atmosphere. Like I say, it's as good as when it's like this, it's as good as there is in college football. Now, we got a little excited on the first kick, overkicked it a little bit, and gave up a little field position, but the rest of them, Logan had a pretty good day. We covered pretty well, special teams for the most part, our coverage games, and they're pretty good. Here they are. We did a nice job on them for the night. They bent, and nice tackle right there by Derek. We were physical. Quarterback, he made some nice runs, but we played him a lot better than we did a year ago on those type of things. And getting out of his hand, the big body, Mike Williams, such a big body, and got to cut him off. But guys chasing inside out, back to the ball is a great job by Jacob Pugh. Those guys playing hard. Our guys played hard. Great job here, Terrence McFadden, coming on the corner blitz, getting the guy in the backfield. And right here, this right here, great job right here. Good job by Derek Noddy. Guys playing aggressive up front. Thought those guys up front, were physical as heck. Now here we had a blitz, and we had missed a tackle. We got them exactly where we wanted, 3rd and 12, and just missed a tackle. And they got out there and got just a hair short in the 4th down and made it so they could go for it. And got the ball out. You got to make those tackles, and they just unfortunately missed it. And here we go, and they get right back and got to wall that. That's got to be. Got to be walled. That's a play that hurt us on later in the 4th quarter on the opening drive when they got that touchdown drive. Same time, trips in the boundary. Mike's got to adjust, wall, play inside out, and both times we didn't do that. Here they're on the goal line. They pop it, and Gallman I guess he got in, there he goes. Then he got in, and they're a good back. They did a good job right there. Now here we come out, start a nice drive. This was a great job. There's Maven keeps getting better and better. Got some balls, and we hit some nice runs. Got direct runs at him. I thought we moved the football effectively. This team gave up 280 yards a game, about 13 points a game. Or 15. We put a bunch, still had a bunch more. Freddie got a nice run there, got a 1st down. Offensive line doing a nice job in the run blocking. Here we get a nice rack. Got Auden Tate 1-on-1. Got a nice ball. Got a high throw with him with his size. And right here, he can't do this. This is on 12. It's a naked, completely out of the pocket. When you get outside and you get pressure, you got to throw it away. And here we get a nice jailbreak screen back inside. Kermit, stay up. I mean, he just tripped his own self, caught his own foot, and it's coming out of there, but we're driving. But right here, this is right here on the 1st down coming back this way. The play before we got the next play. We had the penalty. That's what killed it. We're on the 15-yard line. We get a late hit, which it was. Then to get a sack and take us out of field goal range, and just, not very disappointing right there in the opening drive. Wanted to match them coming right back, had the ball about the 14-yard line and get a late hit, which is very unnecessary and a poor decision mentally. Not a good decision to do some things like that. But again here, and then they start again, and they get an offensive team. All of a sudden, they get a couple drives, they can get you out of that game real quick, and that's what happened. We got down 14-0 because we had a defense gave up a 3rd and 12, and we gave up had a big first down play and had the ball in the 15 and get that. But nice job, batted the ball, made them earn drives. I mean, guys played hard. We got to play the quarterback run. Those edge guys cannot take that fake. They got to play the quarterback and play him down right there. And Deshaun is a very good player, quality young man. Here they throw a little corner route. We're in trap coverage. The corner's got set, but then he's got to sink right back in that. Marquez should have been sitting right back inside that. And right here, also a really high hit right there. I don't know where that was, but 3rd down here, got the screen. We missed a crack block. If not, we'd have had the guard on that guy and had a chance to get the first down. But we got out 2 drives. First drive was great. Second was 3 and out, didn't get it, and disappointing. Now our defense does, again, we'll start to hold him right here. Good job, Derek Noddy. Keep playing them well. 3rd downs is where they got us a couple times. Trying to get the rush, getting through right here. Good job. Burns' his athletic ability. When you can get 4 on the ground out there in space by yourself, man, that's him and Jacob Pugh playing hard right there, and those guys. Here we get a sweep right here, miss a down block but by the receiver, but still get 3 or 4 yards, get it out there. This ends up being a heck of a drive right here now. Come out 90-some yards. DeAndre makes a backside read. We had a front side route. They changed coverage. Oh, this is not the one. I'm sorry. It was a different play, different drive. They threw that one away. Smart right there. They didn't have it covered. All right, DeMarcus Walker made a good play right there. Throw a slant. Oh, and I mean, that was a heck of a throw. We had him pretty tightly covered. Just made the throw and catch. Here they are right there. Good play by Marquez. What really made the play, though, was the pull-up on the outside, keeping leverage in the pocket. Quez makes a good play right there, get a big interception, gets us started back offensively, and get going right here on this drive. Here again, got the fade again. Again, they're pushing him out, get the interference call. Good job right there. Pop the run back up inside. Our guys ran the football at him. Well, I think we had a ton of yards rushing, and for what they were giving up, really did good. Played a nice corner route. They were holding a tight end right there in their coverage. Good call by them. All right, hit a little screen route on 3rd down right here, and you saw Naquan Moore. You saw his ability. This guy's got a chance to be a really good player. Just got to keep bringing him along. Grabbed the face mask right there, too. Missed that. Nice run up inside. Again, Dalvin, really nice. And fumbled the ball. This was huge. Our guys, talk about guys fighting for the ball. Dalvin's one big mistake on the night. He dropped that ball right there. Nice run here, though. Physical, runs over safety, gets in the end zone. It's 14-7. We're back in the ball game here. Good job on the offensive line. They run blocked, I thought, very well. They get a play action. I mean, right here, good job by their edge guys. Who's at DeMarcus Walker on the quarterback, Reed Power. One of the things that Louisville hurt us with, they did a nice job playing. Great job on the edge right there. Erman Lane, there's that guy again, just keeps making plays, getting better. We come back, first down, reads the back. It's the one he read the backside. Nice throw right there, kept it away from him. Heck of a catch right there, about 15. Travis Rudolph in the hole on a corner route. And we get a play action right here. We got what we wanted. We had the big guy just mistimed his jump. We had him inside the safety. We wanted to throw him in a one-on-one. We had him in a one-on-one to go up, and he just mistimed his jump. And they come back over the top and got the pick. And we had some pressure. We had a double team on the end. They came off the tight end. That was not the line. It was a tight end and the fullback that should have had the block. Both of them should have been double teamed on him. Now they start back right here on the drive. And Big Mike Way, he's just a big body guy now. He's a really good player. Makes his catches here. They get the quarterback run. Back up, that's what you say, Gall. You got to be careful on Gallman now. You give Deshaun the quarterback reads. Here they go here. They're going back to the end zone. I want to see that one again, too. I thought we had position, and they grabbed us, but, hey, that's a call, and I can understand it. Good job on the edge right here as far as we got to get there. Be careful on the late hit and what we're doing right there. They go to the corner, but good job of holding right here and holding to a field goal. 3rd down, they come back and got pressure, made the ball come out a lot quicker than it needed to. They hit a field goal, go up 10, then we respond very quickly and have a nice drive right here of 80-some yards in our 2 minute before the half. And our 2 minute drills we're usually pretty good at, and we did a nice job. Throwing that vertical right down the field, the inches off the first one. I mean, Nooney, they had the inside playing man, and that's what's the thing. They make you throw those tough throws, but you get big rewards when you do. Here, he steps up, has the guy open, and elected went ahead and run it. Thought we had the first, end up a yard short. Come pick up the first down. Coming back outside. Boom. Good run right there by Dalvin. Good spin. Got it back inside. Really hard run. Again, they put extra guys in the box on short yardage. Makes it really tough. Here we go. Now we got that same vertical on the other side. Great job of back shoulder in that throw. We work on that and throwing over the wrong shoulder and getting guys to turn. You can turn inside out or over the top when they run with you. It was a really good throw. Nice job on the corner route right here. Kermit, oh, just inches. That's a really nice route. Comes spinning out of there. We throw a little pylon route right here. Got it out up top. He's one-on-one to back, and you see his arm strength right here. Good ball. Great play by Nooney. This was big momentum, 17-14 for the half, and get us back to a three-point game. And, again, just another great half of football in the legacy of this series.
First career touchdown for Nooney. And the momentum shift started with the Marquez White interception, but again, you're right back in the game here.
Yeah, we did. Marquez got the one, but then the defense would give up the other, and they came back. And then good job by Pugh right here, coming back out. 17-14, heck of a drive for half, and did a good job.
You have to be pleased at this point. You know, you're playing Clemson, you fall behind 14-zip, but here you are, you're right back in the thick of things, and you're getting the ball coming out to start the second half.
And the disappointing thing was the first drive, we got the ball on the 15-yard line, first and goal, and have a mental breakdown and hitting a late hit. I mean, if we don't do that, we're probably ahead or leading in the game. And but you know, you can't have those mental mistakes against a good team like Clemson or any mental mistakes. But both of us had a lot of penalties in the game. They had 9, we had 13. We had too many false starts. But you know, we got to get some things cleaned up. But at the same time, our guys are competing hard. They're getting better, and we know we can play. We just got to finish these last 4 games out in the rest of the season the way we need to.
Big play of the first half, a couple of them by Nooney on that last possession, the long pass, back shoulder throw, and then his first career touchdown.
It really was, because it set the tone. That's what put us back in it and really got to a one-score game and got the momentum. These guys know that they can move the ball up and down the field, and that was a huge drive by us.
17-14 at intermission. Clemson with the lead, but Florida State with the ball to start things in the second half. We'll get to those second half highlights when we continue right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
In the middle, twists his way, finds an alley. Now it's just the punter, he'll outrun it. It's going to be a touchdown, Florida State. Deion Sanders, an electrifying 76-yard run.
And here's the short handoff, and the little handoff to the upback. Leroy Butler's got a long way to go to the 40. Leroy Butler to the 50. Leroy Butler to the 40, to the 30. Leroy Butler to the 20. Leroy to the 10. Leroy Butler knocked it about to the 4-yard line. To the left side. Charlie drops back to throw. Looks, cocks the arm, fires. It's caught! Touchdown, Florida State! Kevin Knox at the goal line. Moncrief drops to throw. He is going to get the pass away, throws it downfield. Receivers in the area. It is picked off. Johnny Davis to the 50. Johnny Davis to the sideline, the 40, to the 35, and he is run out of bounds. Tap. Long count. Hands it off. This is Blunt. He will be hit at the 1. He did not get in. Derek Brooks hit him in the belly and knocked him backwards. Played at Nova High School. Here's the snap of the 48. Play action. Dropping Busby. Goes the deep out toward Warwick. Warwick goes up, makes the catch. 10, 5, touchdown, Florida State. What a catch by Pete Warwick. Stops, makes the catch, goes to the right. Warwick's got on the wall. Warwick to the 25 to the 30. Warwick to the 35 to the 40. Warwick to the 45 to the 50. Warwick cuts it back to the 40. Warwick to the 35. Runs to the left side. He's got a wall blocking. 20-yard line. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Florida State. Peter Warwick, 90 yards. 90 yards.
Tonight. Let's see if he hooks this one in. Yep, he does. And the #1 team in the nation has taken the lead. Good pass. Ball is down. Does he have the distance? No, it is short and off to the left.
1 on the play clock. They just did get it off, and under duress, this is intercepted. Florida State will score. Touchdown, Neefy Muffet. Everybody out in the pattern. It's coming, throws the slant, and this is Sarin safe for 6.
The setback, drops 3 steps to throw. Fade route near sideline, and Rhodes comes up with a pick. He brings it down the sideline to the 10. He's out of bounds. The attempt, good snap, good hold. Here's the kick. He's got the distance. He's got the distance. It's good. It's good. It's good. Knowles beat Clemson on a last-second field goal. How about Dustin Hopkins and the Golden Toad?
Florida State, if we gonna do it then, we do it then. Let's go, man.
Welcome back, Jimbo. We go to the second half, and Dalvin Cook, I think, only had 32 yards or so rushing in the first half. But, boy, you found something there in the second half, and he exploded.
We did. We had to get some formational things right, and they were overloading the box. They're a team we knew going in. They were going to make you throw the football and take chances, and they overload the box no matter what your formation. And we figured a couple of things out and had some run checks. Come back here on a nice third down pickup. Good job on the check down. Got a good opening start right here. And right here on the third, they really lucked into that a little bit. We actually had them in the perfect call, and then the end dropped out, and we had the protection. We slip off on the edge and had a chance for a big play right there coming out second half. But again, nice punt, pin them back inside. Really good job right here. Good job playing the edge, playing the perimeter. We did a much better job playing the quarterback with healthy guys, and Josh Sweat and those guys making plays right there. Here they get to play acting. Guys batted ball, getting penetration inside. Great job by DeMarcus Christmas. Those guys getting back. And this is the one's disappointing right here. We're in man under. We got to be right there on the guy and not let. We got a guy over the top and a guy underneath, and we give him too much space. Guy had him pinned back on the goal line. Instead, they come right back and throw a go route down the sideline and end up getting a field goal out of that, picking up a 3rd and 11. And you can't allow those things to happen. But again, the defense did a real nice job. Almost had a pick here. Trey, time it and go up. Daggone, they got there, but he could have had a pick right there. Again, they had a quarterback, they scramble right here, and we get him. Jacob Pugh, I thought, was all over the field last night. You saw his athleticism, and guy can be a good player. And they hit a field goal, nice kick by their guy, and they get up 20-14. Come back, get a little boot action right here. They get an interference call. Guy goes through our back all the way out. Good call. Playing it, how they did it. Good job by Nooney. Again, hit the nice run right here. They don't get anything here. We got to get some penetration. Again, they load the box now. They really load the box. And how we had to do it, we had to change some things and create some things. And then right here, we just have a missed block, missed protection. Guy just not an MA, just physically got beat. But then here, they try to throw into double coverage. Like I say, they had a guy underneath. That's the way you play the 2-deep trap coverage underneath. The guy over top, underneath. There's nowhere to go. And you got long guys. Really good play by McFadden. Here we pop the counter, bring it back around. See Izzo and those guys getting outside, and when you get outside and get the edge, great job blocking downfield by White. I believe that was Travis Rudolph. And then anytime you get him a crease, and that's some of the things we had at halftime we wanted to get back to and get him going in the run game, and because you had to make him respect the ball down the field, though. So we're up 21-20 right here. Great job of just making him pull up. Nice throw by them. Again, not bad coverage, just a really good throw and catch, and like I say, they're pretty good too. Nice job inside, guys playing the play. Good job on the run. Really played it well. Played physical. All right, good job here. Josh Sweat again. A good job by him not avoiding the sack and getting it out of there. Again, our guys here on the blitz, we got to squeeze that down on them. They're hitting it on the run. That's a tough one. That's a tough time to time it up. And we come back right here on a little crossing route. About come out. It's the one we had come out big right there in the first half, and they come back and got it on that one. We didn't get the pick off, and then it was a screen. So then a great job here by Noddy. Again, it's 20-14. One score. 21-20 us. We're up by 1. Guys playing well, getting steady in the game. Again, they're trying to get in the air. They run a sprint back draw. Got to make that tackle right there. We had them 3rd and real long. They got to 3rd and 8, but their back's a good back. We held them, got the punt, and good job. And Nooney did a real nice job on the night, getting to those punts, not letting them hit the ground. Again, we hit the counter play again, got it checked back in. Great job by 12. And you hit that seam with him in green grass now. You have a hard time catching him. And they take a bad angle and gets there, and then we get up 28-20. It's really nice right here. Heck of a run. Heck of a block. Really
Rudolph
well blocked
with the
play.
block again, yeah.
Yeah, Rudolph with the block, and our line did a great job. And Izzo on the pull on the counter. It was a really good job. And then our guys playing physical inside. We're up 28-20 in the game here. And holding them down. Again, push off. Real physical right there. Allowing the contact. And the big guy, he's 235 pounds. It's hard to. But again, nice job. Our guys reading the quick game, knowing you can't get there and stop. Remember Bjorn Warner used to be famous for it. He led the league one right year in pass breakups from a defensive end by doing that. And our guys are really getting a good feel for that. Again, playing that quarterback power run again. It's really good. Oh, dang. Wow. Thought he led with the shoulder, but that's the call. And the guy's coming down. I don't know what else you do, but that's it. They call it, and then we bring pressure and don't get there. When you don't get there with pressure, sometimes you leave yourself vulnerable, and that was a big pickup for them on 3rd down. Where we messed up on that Mike Williams play, the problem was we were in 2-man again and let the guy get separation from us at the line of scrimmage on the underneath coverage, and giving the safety no chance. In the 2-point play, they try to throw the pylon route. Actually, the one we threw in the first half for a touchdown, and ended up being 28-26. And again, here we pop this. That's not an outside end, but it is what it is. This really, we're up 1 now. We're going to get up a 2-score game. And then right here, thought we had a little holding right here, but hey, that's the game. They didn't call it. Moving on, and get a punt, and they get the ball at midfield instead of us having the ball down there at the 30 going in. So getting up 2 scores. So I mean, but again, our guys, they battle down, come back, and I think they get a field goal. And again, DeMarcus Walker batting ball, stopping in that reading. Great job. That's what experience does. You read, you know you can't get there. You read the quick game, get back and get your hands up in the lane. Good job, DeMarcus Christmas. Those guys kept walking guys back. We're covering well, playing well, and they get the big play. On 4th and 1, they go for it right here and get the edge. Dadgummit. And pick it up. They get a little sprint out. Good job right there. Making the ball, getting the edge, and then making the secondary guy fill the gap and pinning it down in there. They hit a field goal, nice field goal, and they're up 1, 29-28 now. Here's what I love about our guys. We respond big time right here and come right battling back. Get a little nice hit, a first run for 5, come out with a nice play action. Again, great ball, great play by Kermit. Kermit played a really good football game on tonight and did a nice job. Here we are, pass. Now, I thought this was targeting. Crown the helmet right to the chest, but we get an interference call. We could have had both, and that's where DeAndre got hurt right there. And then we come back. Right here. You talk about a big play. We come in and have a play, and Sean checks this. Sean checked this play. You're talking about an experienced guy, a 5th-year guy. He gets Freddie one of his longest runs of his career, and we get down the 5-yard line trying to go ahead. It was a great call by Sean coming off the bench with his mind in the game. We run the inside zone. They wad it up. Of course, 4 bounces it. We're to the edge, and we get it. At this point, we had the 2-point play here, dadgummit, and had on a whip route, and we turned it up too quick, and it was there. And right here it is. So we're supposed to whip back out, and if we don't get it, go to the corner. We were going to the corner without whipping, and we had it. It was there. Ends up hurting us. And again, right here, miscommunication. They go trips to the boundaries. Mike linebackers got to slide the trips. That's one of the big plays I hurt in the first half with it, and you got to get that corrected. And then right here, they had pressure. They got to the 3rd guy. We got to get him down more. They had an in and out deal. Got a blitz. They back picks him up cleanly. I guess obviously we had a bust or somebody miscommunicated, and they got in the end zone right there for a big touchdown. 2-point conversion. In essence, because if we could have had that field goal, but they got it and worked it in the back of the end zone. They're up 3. Here we go, first play. We had this drive. I was very proud of the way we come out, hit the first play. Usually the first one you get going, they come back, change coverage, went 2-man. We went straight to the flag route, and the man beater has it perfect. Throw it outside of Harrimore, but great catch by Nooney right there. Heck of a play. Really good play. And then come back and trip Seattle. Got the 3rd and long after the sack. Throws a back shoulder fade. We're on the 30. We're in 35-yard line, 40 seconds with a timeout. And that's where we had the 2 motion penalties. And it just can't happen. On 3rd down, we had the pressure, 3-man rush, and guy just got beat. And he got to try and throw it away if he can. On 4th down, we should have slid the other way. And they got us. And we were trying to throw the Hail Mary up and didn't get it there. And but we had our chance. We're on the 35-yard line, and the 2 motion penalties are very critical. Very critical in what we did, and just got to do a better job. Dabo does a good job. They got a good football team, and they made one more play than we did.
37-34 the final, and you just referred to exactly what I was going to mention. I mean, if I told you going in you were going to have a team like Clemson, you're in position to win the game. You're at the 35 with 40 seconds left in the timeout. You'd take it.
No, without a doubt. We felt very good. We were in field goal range right there. We had had routes called that we felt that could had a chance to get closer, or if they manned us, had a chance to go to the end zone and win the game, and had a timeout and felt very comfortable. Had driven the ball right down there, and the self-inflicted wounds. That's the thing. And again, they're not done on purpose, and they're misappropriated aggression is what it is. You hate to say that, and it's not, but guys wanting to do too well too much, and they're just on edge and wanting to do it in those big situations. Got to relax, and they don't do it on purpose, I promise. And we do drills to fix it, and we just got to keep working on it and keep their poise and composure.
Big play of the second half, a couple to choose from with Dalvin Cook.
A lot of them.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
Defensively, interceptions, stops, just the whole demeanor of the game. I don't know if there's one, the runs are big plays, and his runs are phenomenal. We blocked them well. But just the whole demeanor of our competitive nature of our team, in general, I was very proud of. But again, Dalvin had 2 runs that he gets green grass, but our guys got him that green grass and did a really nice job. And it was us working together. Defense had some nice drives, unfortunately, just that one drive. And, that's football. You got to live, you got to move on. You can't let one loss become 2.
Yep, you got to turn the page and focus on NC State, and that's what we'll do when we come back right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
Today's final stats are presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites. Inside the Helmet is presented by Hyundai.
Marcus Lewis, sophomore. I play corner. I'm from Washington, D.C. It's different. Like, it's definitely a lot different from Tallahassee. Like, it's a lot of buildings. Like, I don't have my license yet. I just caught the bus and train everywhere. It's different. It's a big city, like a lot of big buildings and stuff. But I like Tallahassee, though. I play other things, baseball and basketball. But, like, football, that's probably, like, where I had the best future in. I think I was, like, 6, and I was playing ankle biters. I was so little. I think I had, like, 3 or 4 touchdowns. I still got my tapes from when I was, like, little. It was just like everybody was just friendly, coaches, everybody on campus, like people was just nice. It was just a family feel, like Coach Kelly, like he was a big reason why I came. Like he recruited me hard, like since my sophomore year. You know, I just believed in him. My mom and dad loved him, and that's just like, that was the reason I came to Florida State. Just honestly, just getting up and going to campus every day, like just seeing my teammates, like, you know, getting such a great education from this university. Like, it's just a blessing. I just love waking up, just, you know, going to class, you know, and just like learning something new every day. It's very important, like, you know, we try to always stick together, try to always have fun off the field, like, because that's important. Like, when you gel off the field, like, you're going to gel on the field as well, so. Like, that's real important for us. You know, I just got chills. Like, you know, we was running out the tunnel, everybody was screaming. It was just like, it was surreal. Like, I couldn't believe it that I was finally, you know, in college. Because, you know, growing up, you just dream of playing on the next level and, you know, playing for a team like Florida State. And, you know, running out the tunnel, I was like, man, I'm finally here. I'm actually here. Probably the first game against Ole Miss, like, you know, we was down, and it's just how we just came together and came back and won that game. And it just shows, like, how we can, you know, just stay together when adversity comes. And that was, like, my most memorable moment.
Nole Insiders Chalk Talk back. I'm Lane Hurt along with Derwin James. Derwin, before we get to the board, what's it like coming in, getting the playbook for the first time? How complicated are things?
Well, it's one of the most complicated things you ever get yourself involved with. It's a lot of details and little small things and a lot of schemes and different stuff. It's not no ordinary high school playbook or Little League playbook, I can tell you that.
All right, well, we're going to stick with the basics today. Why don't you grab a marker and draw me up the difference between a cover 2 and a cover 3 defense?
Well, all right. Well, you have a safety right here. I'm going to start off with a cover 2. You have a safety right here. You have a safety right here. You have your corner. You have your corner. And you have your star over here, and where your Buck or your Sam over here. And basically, right here, this corner is going to give you like a hard jam. And he's going to be like in this low hole right here. Where he got from everything here to here, he down. He got an overhigh safety over here. He got the half of the field from the goal line, from the goal post to the sideline. Same thing over here. This corner over here, got flats, got everything underneath. It's best for the corners to give the safeties a little more help with jamming on one, slowing one down, so they give us more time to get this half over one. And basically for the safeties, however, one tell you what to do. They tell you how wide to get. If one release inside, you don't have to get as wide. But if one release outside, you got to get wider. And basically, you got from this half, you got a middle linebacker that got the middle of the field, drops in the middle of the field, and that's really a cover 2.
And a little bit different with the cover 3. Just go quickly what that entails.
I got you.
When was the last time you had to write on the board?
Man, probably back in elementary. I would not talk in class no more. I would not talk in class no more. Basically, a cover 3. That's one of my favorite covers. Cover 3. You have your middle of the field safety. He got this third right here. The other safety will be weak. He has this curl to flats. Your corners, Your corners, they got the depth and divider, so that's like a third for most people. It's a third. Then you got your strong hook, the linebackers or the star or whatever. They got this strong hook right here, and then like I said, the strong hook. You got this third. He in the middle of the field, nothing deeper than him. He the deepest man on the field, and like I said, the corners got that third. That's what those do.
All right, well, thank you very much, Derwin. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time on Chalk Talk.
Spirit teams at FSU are an iconic part of the university. Fans can catch them on game days and at appearances around Tallahassee.
We have the Garnet and Gold Guides, we have the Bat Girls, the cheerleaders, and then the Golden Girls. The cheerleaders, we do have 2 teams. One is all girl and one is co-ed.
In the spring, both cheerleading teams held tryouts. Many Seminoles arrived, hoping they would be the newest members on the team.
She started pulling us over one by one.
And it came down to the last 2 numbers I was getting called. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting cut.
I was racing, I was so nervous.
And luckily, she told me that I made it, and then everything was a blur.
Pretty exciting at the moment. I was just like, oh crap, I made it.
The only thing going through my head was excitement because all the hard work that I put in paid off.
More than 30 FSU students joined the cheerleading teams this year, and they are thrilled to represent Knoll Nation.
They're really eager, they're good kids, so we're excited to have them. They're hardworking, and it's nice to have fresh faces because they get excited about every little thing that has to do with Florida State.
So far being on the team, it's been great. Honestly, everyone's been so welcoming, it definitely feels like family.
This year we really do value each other, we value each other's relationships that we have, and we value what people have going on outside of practice. So I think that we come in as a family, but we also work really hard and we push each other.
This encouragement and time management is essential because the cheerleader schedules are jam-packed.
We have practice 3 times a week, and then they also have weight training 3 times a week. The boys are doing early mornings, so they're trying to get adjusted to that now.
It's tough. It honestly is tough. 6 a.m. workouts. If not 6 a.m. workouts, we have 10 p.m. practices.
Practice makes perfect, and perfection is important when the women are thrown into the air.
From doing your counts and getting your hands on a girl's hips to tossing her in the air, it's all slow until she lands in your hands comfortably. And that rarely happens. And when she's over your head and you're just having her there and she's performing and she's doing what she has to do, all you're thinking is keep her up.
It's really difficult at times and it's a lot of work, but everyone's so supportive and really encouraging, so it's great.
While we have a lot of fun, we also work a lot harder, and I think that's important to remember that cheerleading's fun, but you also have to do your jobs.
On top of performances for football, volleyball, basketball, and cheer competitions, the cheerleaders are also involved in the community.
We could have anywhere from 3 to 5 community service or appearances per week.
It's really cool because we're able to go back into the community and give back and to be able to be kind of the liaisons for the university, and we're going to interact with a lot of different social organizations outside of Florida State, and being able just to kind of look at the little girls and encourage them to just be whatever they want to be.
For this hardworking cheer team, top performance in the classroom always comes first.
Just in the end of the day, you need to remember that cheerleading is so amazing, and it's 4 years that you're honestly never going to forget, but your degree that you get from Florida State is so much more important than that, and it's so much more impactful to your life.
So with us not being a scholarship team, they do still have to maintain that GPA, or this privilege gets taken away from them.
So it's just constant progression, constantly getting better and trying to be the best that we can possibly be.
It takes strength, agility, balance, and patience to complete a stunt and nail a routine. With hard work comes great enthusiasm. I'm Savannah Seifer with the Jimbo Fisher Show.
The Look Ahead is presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, Register to win a football fantasy experience at knowlescontest.com.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Coach, doesn't get any easier. You go right back on the road in the ACC, and Carter Finley Stadium has been a challenge for your team over the years. They've got a good crowd and a good team.
Yeah, we have. They've always got a good team. They're a very good defensive football team. Got an outstanding quarterback. Receivers got an outstanding back. Front line is good. Secondary, I mean, it's going to be a heck of a game, and they're well coached. They do a good job. They're coming off a tough loss to BC, who's a really good defensive football team, and we're going to have our hands full. We got to get healthy and go play.
Well, you just mentioned it earlier in the show. You can't let one loss become two. So you've just got to, the players, each of them, have to turn the page, make sure it's a good week of practice.
Right, so, we got a lot to play. We're getting better. We got to play these last 4 games like we're supposed to play. We've got to start with this game. We got to come out there Monday, put this game behind us, get ready to practice, get ready to fix the little things that we got to get fixed and move on.
Game time announced, kickoff 7 o'clock this Saturday at Carter Finley Stadium. All right, one final segment to go, and we'll do that right after we do this on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
Welcome to the FSU Sports Nutrition Fuel Bar. My name is Chris Burkett. I am a sports dietitian here at Florida State. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about organic, labeling foods organic and organic foods. Because those pop up a lot on foods and on things you see in the grocery store, and people don't really know what that means. To start off, organic is regulated by the United States Department of Agriculture, or the labeling organic is. So as you can see on some of these things that we have here, really small, they have this USDA organic label on there. A lot of people think that organic means very low processed, very natural is a big word that pops up. Soy milk is actually one of the most processed foods that you can get. What organic actually does mean is that it has to be made at a farm or by farmers that use renewable resources. So renewable sources of energy is one big factor that they look at. If it's livestock, eggs, chicken, beef, things of that nature cannot be treated with antibiotics or hormones. Any kind of vegetables cannot be treated with conventional pesticides or conventional fertilizers. And then finally, they have to be certified organic by a government employee that represents the USDA. Another thing that we like to think about when we talk about organic foods is the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. Some of the things in the Dirty Dozen, or the things that you want to buy organic, are going to be fruits and vegetables with a softer skin. So things like peaches, blueberries, raspberries, and things like that generally are considered to be better eaten organic because they're more affected by pesticides. The Clean 15 are ones that you can eat not organic or conventionally grown. Things with harder skins or harder rinds. Things like onions, avocados, asparagus, and things like that. Thank you very much for joining us today. That's it on organic foods. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FSU Fuel.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Coach, you mentioned it, despite the result, this is a football team that's getting better each and every week.
We are getting better. I mean, we show what we're capable of, but at the same time, there are no moral victories. You have to get over that hump, and we have to realize that, and we have to play a little smarter in key situations.
Defensive line, Coach, it's obvious now when Noddy and Sweat are healthy that's pretty good four up front.
It really is. And James Christmas and DeMarcus Walker and that group, it's a good group that makes the backers better than the rotation with Fred and Wally and Jacob Hughes and other guys playing really big up there. A lot of those guys are really good players.
Going forward, as far as the receivers, I'm not sure the timeline on Bobo, but it looks like you've got two different options in Nooney and what Auden brings to the table.
Yeah, they do. And then we knew Nooney did. It was just a matter of him getting consistent. And this is he finally realized he had to be the guy in play, and he stepped up this week and had a big practice, and it shows you what he's capable of. And Auden's doing some really nice things.
Next up, North Carolina State, and we'll have a look back at that game from Raleigh, North Carolina next week right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show. We'll see you then.
This has been the Jimbo Fisher Show, brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Coca-Cola, try a game changer of your own. Taste the feeling. SunTrust, the official bank of Florida State Athletics. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Fisher's wardrobe.
Quarterback Francois Rolling handoff to Dalvin Cook. Got the outside contained. 35 to the 40. 45-50. 50, 45-40. To the 35-30. Heeks in the high gear. To the 15, 10-5. 3-1. Touchdown, Florida State. Shotgun formation moving right. Here's the snap. Inside handoff. Freddie Stevens running to the left side. Got the corner. Freddie Stevens at the 40. 35 down the sideline. Outside the numbers. 25 to the 20. To the 15 to the 10-5. 3. Stretton handoff to the right side. Dalvin Cook tries to get outside today. Little hip wiggle to the 3-2-1. Touchdown, Florida State. Dalvin Cook's got 4 today.